please. Come to the heart.
What?
I actually chose to couple myself up with Justine.
Damn. Holy what?
The reason behind it was Justine is very competitive.
She's pissed. She's pissed. Come on.
Very focused, guys.
Well done.
Come on, Justine. Come on. Come on. Come.
Justine, we're back. Justine.
Johnny and Courtney are in the lead now.
This game is too much, guys. This is the best challenge I've seen on Love Island history.
Please stop the fun,
No, you're not.
He's pissed.
You want to make it fair. You're in Love Island Games. Why the fuck would you want to make it fair if you're in?
Ooh.
You are the power couple. Make it make sense.
They messed it up. They messed everything up. Okay, Love Island Games episode 13. We have Kem coming in as a co-host with Maura. I'm not mad at it, but this episode was very interesting. Hey guys, it's Mark Morley. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back at it again with another Love Island Games review. I'm on time, I'm punctual, it's 3 a.m. in the morning. Subscribe to the channel, send a super thanks, I would appreciate it. Thumbs up and comment down below, guys. Let's get the comments going when it comes to Love Island Games, and let's get straight into this. So we have a lot to get into. I feel like this doesn't feel like Love Island to me, which is great, because I feel like watching Love Island constantly over and over again is exhausting. Love Island Winter, Love Island Summer, Love Island USA, exhausting, because it's the same system. Love Island Games is very different. It's refreshing to watch. You just don't feel like you're watching it because it's not based on love. It's based on being competitive and winning the games. So Callum and Liberty being the power couple, I like the fact that when you go into the Hideaway, again, it's not about intimacy. It's about a secret task and what's going to happen. They messed up the whole competition. We're able to switch up all the couples. I think it was a beautiful mix-up. Beautiful mix-up. The girls and boys had no idea and they changed everything up. They split up Justine and Jack, which irritated me because they were the strongest couple in there. Everybody wants to be with Justine because she is somebody who's done the challenge multiple times. She's very fit, you know, savvy when it comes to these competitions and games. So you'd want somebody like that on your side to win these games. And that's exactly what Callum wanted. So therefore, he switched it up real quick, got rid of Liberty. I was like, I want Justine ASAP. He wasn't satisfied with Liberty in the beginning as well because he wanted somebody who's more, you know, of a go-getter. Jess being paired up with Michael was an absolute beautiful game plan because they're both awful together, as we saw in the challenge. And, you know, it was frustrating for them, most definitely, the way that they lost so easily. I felt like ER and Selly were really good. You know, they really just focused on the challenge, which was great. The challenge within itself, I want to break down this before I get into the dumping. The challenge within itself was very interesting. I watched every single moment. I couldn't keep my eyes off the TV. I think it was just so interesting the way that they had to balance it, and if it drops, you know, what's going to happen? It's hard to get them as it is. It was so intense, and challenges like this I didn't expect on Love Island Games, and I'm thoroughly impressed. I take back my critiques of watching games can be boring every single day. It was fun to watch these games and to see them really battle it out, and if we have more challenges like this, I'm not mad. I'm not mad at all, not even one bit. I loved these challenges so much. Kira and Carrington being dumped, again, I feel like it was a game plan move. Kira is good at these challenges, so therefore they want to eliminate her, and Carrington, I feel like, just has to go by default, which is annoying. You can tell that he was pissed. He was only there for a couple of days. He wanted to be there for much longer, and of course when it comes to Kira, evidently she didn't want to go. She's close with Justine. She was really upset. I thought Jess was going. I genuinely thought she was being dumped. I feel like this is her time to go now. She's overstayed her welcome as a viewer, that's what I believe. But she's still hanging on, and I'm not mad at that either because this really is games at the end of the day. There are so many Islanders more to come in, so we'll just see how this fares, how this bodes. But I think that, you know, some Islanders on the show's time up, like Michael, I feel like, you know, he's probably going to be dumped soon, and I just see it coming. Liberty, I'm impressed by. My girl and OG, I did not expect her to still be in the competition. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I thought she would have been dumped a very long time ago, whereas Georgia Steele came in and left within 48 hours. Liberty's been there for a very long time, and I'm impressed. Like, I'm really impressed. I'm just thoroughly enjoying Love Island Games. I think it's a great show. I think the structure lacks slightly, but I think that it does do well. And I do feel like I wish that they were just showing it in the UK, because nobody here is watching it and we're missing out on great content. Imani and Ray J had their conversations, and of course, you know, there is feelings between them. You know, and she wants to go back to him. Evidently that did not happen, but it's nice to see that there is some kind of, I wouldn't say love, but affection, you know, with some people. It's not just about games. It's like 80% games, 20% XYZ. So we'll see what happens. Jack at the end was extremely irritated and frustrated because he was with Liberty. You know, he lost. And if he was with Justine, he probably would have won. And that's what he's thinking about. So it stressed him out a lot. And he's really like irritated, and you can feel the tension from that. Callum and Liberty felt it all, but if I was Callum and Liberty, I wouldn't feel a slight bit guilty. I'd be like, this is a game, this is a challenge, this is a task, what I was told to do, and I'm going to eliminate XYZ. As a power couple, as Justine was saying, this is the advantage that you want when it comes to a secret task where you can switch up the couples, because now you can play around with everybody. You've seen them perform in challenges. You know who's stronger. You know who's weaker. Rather than putting the weak with weak and strong with strong, you split them up and you put somebody who's strong with somebody who's weak. Divide and conquer. It's a very good technique, and I think Callum and Liberty are even more at an advantage that Callum is with Justine. Yes, they lost that challenge, and that was more on Callum's fault. Justine was doing it. The way she was climbing up and everything, she knew exactly what to do. That was on his fault. But at the same time, it's funny, not Callum and Liberty both being able to swap, and they both lost respectively on their own challenges, but still, I think this was a great challenge. I can't get over it. I think that it was really good. I think Johnny made an excellent comeback. I think that he was losing so much, and you know, especially in the beginning, but came back. It's nice to see Kem. It is nice to see a Love Island legend. Not Johnny saying, who is that? I'm screaming. Like, he's an OG Love Island winner from when Love Island was prior to being so huge, but I think that it's nice to see him co-hosting. I think Maura is just, the more I see her, the more I want to keep seeing her as the host. I can't lie to you. Maya's taking time off for other work endeavors, so I just think there should just be one host. I know some of you guys said you like co-hosts, you know, dipping and diving. I just prefer one. It just makes it a lot more easier, guys. It just makes it a lot more easier than seeing 3 to 5 more people. But Justine and Jack have split up. I really hope they get back together some way, guys, because I want them to win. I feel like Justine is the strongest contender from the girls. From the guys, I really don't know, but I think that Justine is the strongest. I feel like she's physically fit. She puts her all into it, and all the guys want her on her team. So I just don't want her and Jack to split up. I want them to find their way back together again, because I feel like they come across quite well together. Let me know what thoughts are when it comes to this review. There was no tomorrow night teaser, which was annoying, because I feel like we should get a tomorrow night teaser every single day for a pre-recorded reality TV show. I'm not mad at Love Island being pre-recorded as well. It gives the producers more time to, you know, create the better content for us, while rather than a day behind, we get a good, they can set it up to give us a good amount of TV. But I'm excited for the rest of games. I mean, it ends in like a week and a half, so yeah, we'll just see how it goes. I can't wait for Zeta to come in. I'm waiting for Zeta to come into Love Island. Like, it's taking a while. I don't know why. She needs to hurry up and go into this show. I wish she was an OG, a starter, but I'm just excited to see her as well, so that I can see both my girls in the villa at the same time. Period. Let me know your thoughts when it comes to this, and subscribe to the channel, guys. Click that button for daily and consistent content. And I will catch you guys soon for another review.